Hey there, today we'll be going over chapters 7 through 9 in the textbook Understanding Social Entrepreneurship for Sustainability 431. Our first topic for today is social venture fundraising, but first we'll break down debt versus equity, which are the two traditional types of fundraising that entrepreneurs have used. Essentially, debt financing is when you borrow money from a lender that you'll eventually pay back plus interest. If you have ever taken out a loan, you finance something with debt. The pros are with a business loan, you are in control of how that capital gets spent. A business loan won't leave a lasting impact on how your business gets run with other decision making. Cons are if you are paying for the cash you get, and if you fail to repay the loan, your business assets may be seized by the lender. Equity financing is where you trade ownership of your business to angel investors or venture capitalists in return for their capital. Pros to equity financing are that you don't pay interest with the right investors, you get wisdom and industry connections. Cons can be that you're giving away ownership in your company, also means you're giving away decision making, so it's not all up to you. Social venture capital is a form of investment funding that is evolved to tailor the emerging for-profit social enterprise in return to get a financial return while delivering a social impact to the world. It separates from traditional risk versus reward investments. Investors are now looking at social impact. Measuring social impact. Why do we measure social impact? Well, social impact is the effect on people and communities that happen as a result of an action or inaction from any given activity, project, program, or policy. Good social impact evidence can help organizations improve their services and communicate the difference they are making in their community and, and use that to be able to attract new social investors. Van Life will measure our social impact by analyzing the number of units we build and sell. By looking at the completion numbers of builds, we will have hard evidence to communicate with future investors. What are the main benefits of measuring social impact? Well, social impact results can make it easier to access finance from investors in the future. Measuring impact is a sign of a well-run ship, as well as it helps communicate your social impact stories to stakeholders. Impact reporting is here to stay and will gain momentum in the coming years. As well as measuring social impact achieves your purpose of being a social venture. The first research resource I used was capitalism.com. It listed 15 venture capital firms and what they're individually doing. The second source I used was entrepreneur.com, which listed and described the differences of debt and equity, and also which funding source was right for certain ventures. The third source I used was an article on Forbes describing how to measure social impact in the emerging market this is. The production resources I used for my video were iMovie on my MacBook Pro. This application is user-friendly and I would recommend it to anyone learning how to make videos. It's very easy to navigate, and with very little time you can figure out how to input the right information where you want.